So now we have opened the bonnet. In Italian, when we say bonnet, it is called cofano, bonnet. And look at these components you see. This is where we have the components of the engine compartment. Okay, so all these components you see, okay, yeah, they are called vano motore, engine compartment. That is where we have the components of the engine. So the examiner, they can ask you to indicate some of the components of the engine, and you must know their names and also their purpose. Yeah, you must be able to give them their right answers to your questions. So this is the battery. So if the examiner asks you to indicate la batteria, this is the battery. Okay, this is the battery. Okay, and this is the battery pole. We have the positive and the negative. So if they ask you which of the two is polo positivo or polo negativo, they are talking about this pole. Okay, the red one is polo positivo and the black one is polo negativo. Yeah, so if they ask you to indicate the battery, they can also ask you which of the two poles, the red and the black, which one of the two is positive and negative. So know that the red pole you see, okay, is the positive pole and the black one is the negative pole. Okay, this is the black one and this is the red one. So the red is positive pole and the black one is negative pole. So they can ask you to indicate which is positive and negative of this battery. So this is the car battery. And then look at this small container that we have. Okay, this one is called liquido dei freni. Liquido dei freni. So this is the where we put the brake fluid. Okay, let's open it. Yeah, because our vehicles, the braking system, they need oil so that the mechanical aspects will be able to function well. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, I have the liquid in the vehicle. Yeah, so everything is okay. I have the brake fluid in the tank for the brakes. So the brakes must be able to function well. Okay, so look at the cover very careful. Okay, okay, liquido dei freni. This is where we put the brake fluid. Okay, so it can be blue, it can be black, but you have to memorize the symbol on it so that you know that this is where we put the brake fluid. So let me close it again. And then we have this one also. Look at the symbol on the cover. Okay, this one is liquido di tergi cristalli. Liquido di tergi cristalli. This is the where we put the liquid or the water for the wipers. Okay, for the wipers. We're talking about this wiper. Okay, later I will show the wipers. Okay, so know that this one is the contenitore di liquido di tergi cristalli. So this is the tank where we put water or liquid, okay, for the wiper on our screen. Okay, contenitore di liquido di tergi cristalli. Okay, you can open it. Let's control. Yeah, we have liquid in it, so this one is okay. So if they ask you to indicate where we put the water or the liquid for the wipers, this is the tank. And this one is also called liquido di raffreddamento. In our vehicles, okay, the engines, they need water to cool down the temperature of the engine. Yeah, vehicles, they need a liquid to cool down the temperature of the engine. So this is where we put líquido de raffreddamento. When we say raffreddamento, we are talking about the cooling down. Okay, so look at the symbol, okay, on the cover so that you will not get confused. Let's try to open and see. Yeah, I have water in it. So when you are driving your vehicle, this water must be able to cool down the temperature of the engine. And if the water is unable to cool down the temperature, you will see the symbol on your cruscotto indicating that, look, the water you have is overheated and it can't cool down the temperature of the engine. So look at the cover very careful, okay? It can be a black cover, yellow, and even blue, okay? And yeah, the law says that you can open this tank and control when the engine is cold. Yeah, because when it is heated and you open, there will be an outcoming of vapor. Okay, so always try to do all these controls when the engine is cold. And then we have this tank also. Yeah, this vehicle is a little bit old, so it has two tanks for the brakes. Okay, it has two tanks for the brake. And the important one that they will always ask you is this one: where do you put the engine oil? So if you look at even the cover, you can see the symbol of an oil. Yeah, the symbol of an oil. If you open, you won't see the level. So you can only control the level of the engine oil by this rod. So in Italian, when they ask you that, how can you control the level of this oil, the engine oil, you say that you control this one by using as laster. This is the rod we use to control the engine oil. Yeah, so for today, I'm alone, so I can't show you how you can control. I'll make another video and I will show you how you can control the level of the engine oil. Okay, so this one is called asta, meaning a rod. Okay, this is the rod we use to control the engine oil. And you can see that on this asta, it has the symbol of the oil. Okay, so if you control and you see that the oil is less, then you open this one, okay, and then you try to fill some oil in it. Yeah, so guys, we've come to the end of today's practical video. I'll make more, okay, so that you have understanding of the questions they can ask you and how to respond to the examiners. God bless you guys.